Welcome back to Let's Play Hades. My name's AttackingTucans. Currently, we are continuing on our 4th run that we started last episode with the Shield of Aegis. And we are about to take on the boss fight in Asphodel.
Having traversed the flaming river Phlegethon to gain this vantage point, relentless Zagreus must now confront a foe of unimaginable savagery.
Wow, a foe of unimaginable savagery.
And we're off.
That's how I hope people describe me in the future. Yeah, you know, Tyler, AttackingTucans, he was unimaginably savage. freaking goals. Alright, let's freaking go, Hydra. Let's see if we can win 2 out of 2 here. And I know I dissed Hangover last episode, but I think Hangover will actually be really good against this boss, because he'll be constantly taking damage all the time, even though we're not attacking him. But I do have to admit, I do kind of feel sorry for giving this Hydra a hangover, because when he wakes up in the morning, he's going to have 7 different headaches, and that's just not going to be a fun time. I enjoy smashing into him with my Bull Rush, and then also the fact that we have our Divine Dash is making it really easy to avoid his projectiles that he's shooting at us. Alright, so he's got backup. Got to take out these extra heads before we can do any extra damage to him. I remember the very first time I ever saw anything from this game, I was watching my friend the Average Gatsby stream it, and he was fighting this Hydra, and I was like, wow, this game looks unimaginably hard, especially when all the Hydra head comes out. I was just like, how is that even possible? And now I'm here and I don't even think this thing is a problem whatsoever, because I'm such a boss bitch now. But yeah, I do want to give a shout out to my friend, the Average Gatsby, not the Great Gatsby, the Average Gatsby. He's the person who put me onto this game in the first place. He was visiting me at my house in California, and he's like, bro, you gotta play this game, Hades. It's a roguelike, like Binding of Isaac, but it's just like so much better. And I was like very skeptical. I'm like, nah, it can't be better than Binding of Isaac. That's the ultimate roguelike. But then I played it, and I definitely think it is. I think the one thing I love about Hades in comparison to Binding of Isaac, I like how much information Hades tells you. Like every single upgrade that you get in this game, it gives you very good descriptions about all of the upgrades that you're getting. In Binding of Isaac, you get an upgrade and it doesn't tell you shit. You have to just kind of play the game and try to figure out what it gave you. And then sometimes you'll never figure it out. You'll be like, okay, I have no clue. And I would like have to use the internet to look it up. I wish Binding of Isaac was a bit more informative. Like I wish you got an upgrade and it would be like, yay, you got this. This is what it does. And you could go back and look at what it does. I like how this game has a pool of Purging as well. Like if you get an upgrade and you don't like it, you can just get rid of it. Binding of Isaac, if you get an upgrade and you don't like it, you're stuck with it. And you're just like, oh, come on. But yeah, so my friend Gatsby told me about this game, and I remember playing it. My first session, I played like 5 or 6 runs, and I thought it was pretty good. But then also, the time I started playing this was when Pikmin 3 Deluxe came out on the Switch. And for those of you who don't know, I'm a huge Pikmin fan. And so I stopped playing Hades because I had Pikmin at my disposal now, and that took priority. And then I ended up coming back to this game during Christmas break because I was expecting the new Binding of Isaac game, and it didn't come out. And so I was like, you know what? I guess I'll play that roguelike Hades that I got to test out a little bit. And then I started playing for a few days and never looked back. Alright, so we finally took out all of the Hydra heads. Now we just gotta keep wailing on him until his life bar is depleted all the way down to 0. He has a splitting headache from his hangover. He is having all of his projectiles sent back towards him with a Divine Dash. We're bull rushing with a lot of critical damage. We have a lot going for us right now. I am feeling very confident. And we haven't even taken any damage this whole entire fight. Holy crap. I can't believe I've been playing this well. I just kind of went into autopilot. Jeez. Bitch. 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 And... come on, come on. There we go. Nice. I like the way his little segments explode. It's like I'm playing a Zelda game. Like what happens to every single worm boss in every Zelda game.
Beautiful.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Like diamonds in the sky. Wait. Did we not take any damage during that fight? Holy crap. I am a boss. I am unimaginably savage. Holy crap.
Keepsakes.
Okay, do I want to switch keepsakes? We could give ourselves... no, I'll just keep the one that we have now. What other upgrades do we have? you know, I don't want to do any of these. Let's just keep on heading up to Elysium. So Elysium is the next level of the Underworld, and this is where the greatest mortals preside. Pretty much mortals would strive for greatness their whole entire lives in order to spend their eternity in Elysium because it's just so beautiful. Like, this is, I guess, the heaven for Greek mythology, if I understand correctly.
For all his faults, Father did make this place look good.
So I don't think Greek mythology has heaven. I think once you die, you go to the Underworld, like regardless of who you are. And if you're a good person, you go to Elysium. If you're an average person, you go to Asphodel. If you're a bad person, you go to Tartarus. At least that's what I understand. I might have it wrong, in which case I know the comments are probably going to school me.
The
but
enshrouded river
oh well.
of forgetfulness, Lethe, flows through the hallowed chambers of Elysium, numbing old pains and memories of the most noble shades residing there.
I'll have to give them new pains to recall.
Oh yeah, so this Cloud River in Elysium, from what I understand, is the souls that live here drink from this river to try to forget all of the bad things that happened during their mortal lives and try to just live a more blissful and happy life. It's like a never-ending supply of vodka. So Elysium is practically Russia. I can't see the difference, honestly, apart from the fact that Putin would most likely not end up in Elysium. He would probably end up in Tartarus, if I had to guess. Alright, we got some more witches with their dirty projectiles. Little do they know, we have the Divine Dash, so we're going to send all of these projectiles right back at them. Oh no, the butterfly balls! Not the butterfly balls! Oh yeah, got to keep using Athena's casts. I got to stop being so forgetful about that. Usually when I'm playing this game, I'll have like my two favorite attacks that I'm using and like kind of stick between those two. And in this case though, I kind of like all three of the attacks we have right now. Also, something else I just love about this game is like I feel like I've already showed and told you guys about quite a bit, but at the same time I feel like we haven't scratched the surface. This game just keeps getting more and more deep as we get further along, and like the story and the characters all get cooler and cooler. It's great. We're in for a treat on this Let's Play. I can't wait. Can't wait for some of the discussions we have in the future as well. I'm hoping by the end of this Let's Play, we're all experts on Greek mythology and this game in general. That's the goal for like pretty much all my Let's Plays from now on. It's just to try to give people all the information about the game that they could ever ask for, along with a fun, lighthearted personality. Okay, so we have Support Fire. After you cast or hit with an attacker special, fire a Seeking Arrow. This is really good if you have an attack that is able to do a lot of damage and a lot of strikes really quickly. Hunter's Mark. After you deal critical damage to a foe near is marked. And being marked is a status curse, which means for 4 seconds the victim has a higher chance of taking critical damage. That's not the best in my opinion. Exit wounds. Your foes take damage when your cast stuck in them is dislodged. Ooh, that's actually, I'm going to go for this one's really good paired with the one we got from Hermes, which dislodges the cast after 5 seconds. At the same time, this might do more damage in the long run, the Support Fire. I'm gonna try Support Fire. This one looks cool too, because every single time you hit an enemy, you have like a second arrow come out of you that attacks the enemy for 10 damage. If you have a weapon that just attacks like crazy. Oh, I hate these guys. Okay, see all these little arrows coming out? Once you have these support arrows, the screen can start getting pretty wild. Man, I'm loving the music here. This guitar just sounds so nice. Oh, thank God we have the Divine Dash. Like 2 runs in a row. And getting the Divine Dash isn't that hard to get, but the fact that we got an epic Divine Dash boon, that's something to be thankful for. Also, quick reminder is that some of these enemies, after you take down their HP, they'll have a second little spirit that spawns, and you have to take it out quick or else it'll respawn with its HP back, and that's annoying.
Strength of the centaurs.
We have a decent amount of money. I'm gonna save up. We'll probably hit another shop before the end of Elysium. Let's get the Chthonic key. And if you don't know what the word chthonic means, don't worry, I also didn't know what the word chthonic meant. Chthonic just means it's of the underworld. So the chthonic gods are, like Hades is a chthonic god, the god of the underworld. Or if an item is chthonic, it just means that it belongs to the underworld. I say that like I know for sure. I don't know 100% for sure. I mean, I did my research, but sometimes I do research and I just misunderstand the things that I'm reading. So that's why we have comment sections. Like I said, I do read all my comments. I'm one of those YouTubers. I love reading comments. And don't ever feel bad for correcting me on something that I don't know, because like I said, I like to learn a lot through my comment section. I try to interact with my comment section on YouTube like a Twitch streamer interacts with their live chat during a Twitch stream. I try to like answer questions and like get back to things in the commentary later, and if people tell me stuff, I like to try to like reconvey the things that they told me.
Sure, why not?
Okay, we're gonna go for some extra coins here. Let's see if it's worth it. I feel like it's not gonna be too bad. Just gotta try to take them out quickly. Oh, okay. We got some void stones. These blue stones are called void stones, and they are able to put these little shields around the enemies, which is not the best when we're trying to take out the enemies really, really fast. It's preventing us from doing a lot of damage that we would normally do. Okay, let's take this guy. Man, all these supporting arrows doing their work. Come back here. Wait, what? He respawned? Are you kidding me? Dude, just let me get my coins. I need this money right now. Jeez. Guy was just holding on.
That's that.
Should have just given up.
Mine.
Is that worth 37 coins? It's debatable, but hey, we'll take what we can get. Did I end up getting rid of... I never ended up getting rid of Drunken Flourish, did I? I'm gonna keep on going for Artemis. Whenever you're going through a run, it's usually best to pick like 3 or so gods and try to only get boons from those gods, because then later they can like synergize with each other and give you duo boons, which are very helpful.
You mean face both of you together, which doesn't seem particularly fair.
Life isn't particularly fair, short one, nor death. I'd have expected you to know as much. But here, have your fair fight.
Yeah, that's true. I've heard of the saying life isn't fair, but people don't usually say death isn't fair very often. But, I mean, it's true. Death usually isn't very fair. Speaking of death, this is actually a very more serious conversation topic, and it's kind of a sad thing to talk about, but I kind of want to talk about it because it's a little bit relevant on my channel in general. But there is this YouTuber who's also a video game modder. His name is Skelix, or Skelix, however you want to pronounce it. And he is known for making Mario 64 ROM hacks. He's actually the creator of a Mario 64 ROM hack. I did a Let's Play of my channel a long time ago called Super Mario Star Road, and it was an amazing ROM hack that I really enjoyed. Anyways, I went to his channel recently to see what he was working on, and I saw in his community tab that he apparently just got diagnosed with brain cancer very recently and has a brain tumor. And according to him, his chances of survival are fairly low and would take a miracle pretty much. And I am very worried about him. He is a very talented and kind person from the interactions I've had with him, and I really hope nothing bad happens to him, because that would be very, very sad. So, Skelix, I know you're not watching this, or you're probably not, but I'm rooting for you, man. And I'm sure everybody in the 2 clan is also rooting for you. If you do die, you're definitely going to Elysium, because you earned it. You are a phenomenal soul for creating some amazing ROM hacks. As far as I'm concerned, almost anybody who makes an amazing video game deserves to be at Elysium. But yeah, sad news. But for those of you who didn't know, I just wanted to share that information to a certain degree. I'm not sure if during this Let's Play is the right time to talk about it, but at the same time, I don't know when else to talk about it. If something does actually happen to him, I'll probably actually make a video like trying to remember him or something, just try to like show honor. Oh shoot. Okay, we have 1 Death Defiance. Okay, I gotta start paying attention. The Bowl of Minos can be a pain sometimes. And by sometimes, I mean most times. He sucks. I feel like overall this weapon is pretty good for fighting him. I don't know how I was taking so much damage, honestly. And like I said, it's probably because I'm trying to hold conversations while playing this game. This game isn't the easiest to play and hold conversations with. Sometimes it can be, but sometimes when you're trying to like get a bunch of really intricate hits in while trying to dodge some erratic attack patterns, it can be a little bit on the more difficult side. Whew, that was close. Come on, get out of here, Asterius. I'm sick of you. Okay, let's go in. Right, attack. Ooh. Oh, okay, that was risky. That was risky. We're doing good though. Ding, ding, ding. All right. So yeah, the battle ends once he reaches a quarter health. And then once we make it to the boss fight of Elysium, since we fight him as our mini boss, he'll have a quarter of his life bar taken out already once we fight him. So that's the nice thing about having the Bull of Minos as a mini boss, because he's not always the mini boss of Elysium. But we did happen to get him twice in a row. Alright, so we have your critical effects deal even more damage. That's pretty good. Your critical effects deal even more damage to armor. That's not bad. I don't like Hunter's Mark. Let's go for a clean kill, because our attack has a chance of doing critical, and just combining all of these critical buffs, we can do some major damage if we get lucky. And this run is taking a long time. That's the interesting thing about doing this Let's Play, is I wanted to kind of make every episode an individual run, but singular runs take a lot of time. I might end up having to break up runs into 2 episodes in the future, because the runs are going to get longer as well, because there is more after the first 3 sections. So I don't know, I'm just kind of playing the episode lengths by ear. What do you guys think? Would you rather the runs be split up into multiple episodes, or do you guys like having the runs as just one longer episode? Doesn't have to be any particular way, I guess.
You had it coming. Got
More
it.
darkness. We have 90 right now. That's not too bad. We're gonna get some pretty good upgrades probably after this. Let's go for... We don't really need money right now. We have quite a bit. Let's go for extra life. That is something we're probably gonna need, especially... we don't have our Death Defiance anymore. I'm kind of scared. I really hope we can beat the 3rd boss, but without our Death Defiance, it's gonna be a challenge. All the little chariots. It's my chariot of fire. These things are just so cute. I don't know, something about them.
Keep it up.
Oh! Okay. Probably best that we don't do the bull rush through the chariots. It's too easy to mess it up and take damage, honestly. Oh gosh. I do not like this room right now, having this little of life. And we also have some shield enemies. I actually don't know their names right now. I can only do so much research in between episodes, because I can only retain so much information before commentating each video. Oh! Ooh, yeah. That was a lot of damage real quick. Get out of here, boy. Boyo, as Skelly would say. What's up, boyo? Nice. 50 health. Okay, let's get another shop. Ooh, another hammer. Okay. We're probably getting close to the end of Elysium. It's actually taking us a lot longer to get through Elysium this episode than it did last run. But just because... It's because our build's last run was honestly pretty legendary. It was good. We got very lucky with our last builds. Sometimes you just get really fortunate with the boons that you receive, and then sometimes it's not as hot. It comes down to the luck of the draw. That combined with my own personal choices. Sometimes I make the right choices, sometimes I make the wrong ones. In Hades and in real life, that can go for both things. I make the wrong decisions in life all the time. Ah! Oh my god. Did not even see those there for a second. Oh, wow. That trap did a lot of damage. Man, there are so many enemies on this wave. Come on. Give me a break. Oh, bother. Man, the traps were fighting on our side that time.
It's just the edge I need.
Okay, which one do we want to go for this time? Hold special to charge your throw for up to 200% base damage. Ooh, that's not bad. After your special hits, your next 2 attacks deal 80% damage. Ooh, and your bull rush instead fires a piercing shot that deals 80 damage. I think I'm going to go for the empowering flight, making our attacks stronger after we throw our shields.
My shield grows stronger.
Making our bull rush as strong as possible seems like a good idea. Okay, so this right here, we can get 2 boons if we get through successfully, but I'm honestly kind of scared because we're low on HP, and I don't want to die. So I actually don't think I'm going to risk this right now. I'm going to go for the money. I want to at least make it to Charon's shop, because if I can get like a good HP refill before the boss fight, we might have a slight chance. I don't know, our chances are pretty low to beat the boss fight, but I'm still going to hope for the best. It'll probably take a couple more upgrades from the Mirror of Night before we can get past Theseus and the Bull of Minos together. Damn, this wave is lasting forever. There we go.
I bet Charon's going to
Wow, we have a
love this.
lot of coins right now. Okay, cool. Charon shop. We're about to be thrifty. We're gonna pop some tags. Got 50, 80 coins in my pocket. Oh, Athena's out here for us. Brilliant Riposte. If you deflect attacks, it deals more damage. Okay, that's pretty good, I guess. After you take damage foes around you and briefly deflect. Death Defiance makes your impervious last longer and replenishes one use. Ooh, we can get a Death Defiance back? Yes, please. Okay, so now we have 1 extra life. That's great. 60 HP. That almost fills up our HP. And we have this. This is a slice of a pomegranate. When it's just a slice of pomegranate, it upgrades one of your boons randomly. You don't get to choose which one goes up. And what did it just upgrade? I actually don't. Did it upgrade Deadly Strike? I think so. Alright, here goes nothing. Let's see if we can beat the bitches this time.
Hey everyone, I'm back.
So, the Fiend returns to challenge us again, Asterius, despite having experienced such a thorough thrashing by us last time.
You know full well that wasn't a fair fight. Face me yourself and we'll see how you fare.
Silence, you monster. I'll hear no more such wicked lies, half-truths, or quarter-truths. You, however, soon shall hear my blessed spear. Specifically, the sound it makes whilst sliding into your exposed midsection. Defend yourself!
Not my midsection, anything but that. Oh god, the Bull of Minos started with a charge at the very, very beginning. Holy crap.
You try evading this!
Okay, this time I need to be a little bit more conscientious about where Theseus is throwing his spear, because that thing can do a lot of damage real quick if you're not careful. Let's try to take out some of his damage as we're going down. So you want to take out the Minotaur first before you take out Theseus, because once Theseus reaches 50% HP, he gets help from the gods, and he starts attacking with these strikes from above. And once that's happening, fighting the Minotaur becomes way more difficult. So you're way better off fighting the Minotaur first before trying to take out Theseus. So I think it's hilarious. This little stand in the center with all these people sitting up here. Whenever the bull runs into it, the people just all get frazzled. Oh no, I was too busy making fun of the game that I got hit. It's okay, even though I got hit, I'm still gonna win this fight. I can feel it in my bones. The fact that the Minotaur started off with 25% less health after fighting him once is going to give us a big advantage. Okay, gotta make sure to charge this up as frequently as possible, because that does a lot of damage, that charge shot. Also make sure to use our failing shot as often as possible if we can get it to hit.
I see you, fiend!
Ooh, come on. Gotta be careful, can't be taking damage like that. Okay, the Minotaur is at 50% life. Let's see if we can keep going. So far, so good. We have quite a bit of life going for us. I say we have about 120 more HP total. And there's no way to refill HP in the middle of one of these fights, especially this one, because this was one of the fights that actually doesn't spawn extra enemies, which is nice. We're already having to fight 2 bosses at once, so having other enemies come in through here and fight, that would just kind of suck. Oh, dang. Ooh, make sure to watch out. We just took 2 hits that we shouldn't have. Oh my gosh. Watch out, Tyler. Look at this big guy just sitting up here. Just watching everything happen. He's loving it. Oh, okay, I'm not feeling too great about this. We're just too weak right now. Zagreus needs some upgrades for sure. Then our build, we don't have the best boon combination right now. It's not awful, but it's also not necessarily good in my opinion. I should be able to beat this fight with the boons that I have right now, but I'm just being a little bit too careless. I'm trying to think of things to talk about as I play. Okay, Minotaur is almost dead. We still have a Death Defiance left. We have 5 HP, but we have a Death Defiance, so... Oh. Okay, now we don't have it anymore. We have 75 HP. Once the Minotaur is dead, I'll feel way safer. It's It's way easier to fight just one of them, in my opinion. Probably everybody's opinion. It's probably more of a fact. It's easier to fight one of them than it is both. Okay, let's see how quickly we can deal damage to Theseus. So Theseus, pretty much what he's going to do is he's going to throw a spear at us. We're going to try to dodge it by either just dashing out of the way or getting behind one of these like trophies in the center of the arena. Then after he throws the spear, he walks away from you for a couple seconds, and that's when you can get up to him and attack. It does take some patience. It's not the quickest boss to get rid of, but we're going to do our best. Okay, let's do some of these bull rushes. I feel like the bull rush isn't doing as much damage as I was hoping. Oh, okay, he's at 50% damage now. So he just called on the aid of Poseidon. I guess the Olympians up in Olympus like him as well, so they're willing to help. Whew. Theseus literally looks like he's made out of bronze, though. Or, I guess that doesn't make sense. It looks like he's made of copper, because his skin looks totally bronze. It's like a really weird color. Theseus's name totally makes me think back to when I was in school and had to write essays, and you had to write a thesis statement in the first paragraph. Oh, I did not like those. Let's try one now. So Cerberus is the best doggo in the whole entire Underworld because he's cute. He's like 3 Cliffords combined into one, and he has multiple heads for cute boy head scratches. Oh god. No! We were so close! We got so much closer than last time. Damn. That's so upsetting. Aw. Well, better luck next time, I guess. Yeah, I definitely want a rematch. Oh, I want to beat Theseus so bad. I hate him with every single fiber in my being.
Shades of the dead mill constantly within the house, complaining of their woes and seeking audience from any who would listen.
Well, I'm willing to listen. What are your guys' woes?
What do these shades have to say for themselves?
My only regret is not learning how to dodge spears. Cause of death, impalement. I guess that's a pretty good regret. Hypnos, what's up?
I just knew that you'd be back soon as I heard you face the champion of Elysium himself. You know, I've heard that among mortals, it's an honor to be killed by somebody like Theseus. Keep it up and maybe you'll be famous too.
I don't know if I feel honored right now. So Hypnos is a boy, and I've always thought it was a girl for some reason, but then later they keep on referring to Hypnos as a he, and I was just like, why does it seem like a girl? I don't know. And just like so many of the elements seem like feminine to me, but I guess it's not a proper way to judge. Achilles!
You'll get the hang of it out there, lad. For all our sparring practice, there's no teacher like the real thing. Now then, I have something for you.
What, wait, you're giving me your codex? I can't accept something like this.
Please, I insist. I want your love of history to grow, not just your love of warfare. Besides, maybe you can finish out the rest of it.
I'm grateful.
Alright, cool. So we got the Codex. The Codex is awesome. So pretty much what it does is it tells you information about all the characters, items, enemies, and everything from the game. A lot of the information that I've been telling you guys actually comes from the Codex itself. Like we can go to the foes and we can see the name of all the enemies. We got the Wretched Thug, the Wretched Witch, Wretched Lout, Wretched Pest, Numbskull, Skolomats. And I still need to memorize the names of all of these later enemies. I'll probably do that before next episode, because it's a lot easier to call the names by their enemies, and it's a lot more fun that way too. So yeah, I'm not going to actually go through and just like read any of this stuff during the Let's Play, but I will read it off camera, and I will write down the most interesting notes from the Codex and tell you guys while we're playing the actual game. So you guys can get the best of both worlds. Good gameplay, but also some of the interesting lore behind it. We'll continue looking at that through the Let's Play. That's a pretty cool little addition. I love it when games have stuff like that, because then we can go through and like learn the names of any of the gods that we forget, see how it's spelled. We can see our relationship with them. So you see these little hearts above them. The ones that are filled means we've given them nectar, and you can continue to give them nectar to continue giving yourself a better bond with the gods. So we gave some to Athena. We also gave some to Cerberus and Charon, wherever he is. Yeah, here's Charon. Cool. Charon's such a badass. Kind of reminds me of something you would see down in New Orleans, like his style. I don't know why, but something about him. Oh, Hades wants to talk to
My
us.
chamber's a mess. Look at your desk, Father. Whatever happened to your court musician, huh? Where's his sentencing parchment work? Stuck in Tartarus all because he stopped singing for you on command?
My desk is far more organized than you, boy. And if you're so concerned about our court musician, why don't you commute his sentence yourself? Seeing as I haven't gotten around to it yet.
Sure, happy to oblige. I'll just ask the house contractor since you're too busy. Contractor, mind locating the court musician's sentence when you get the chance?
If I was any person in the House of Hades, I would be the house contractor because I'm really tall. And look at how tall the house contractor is.
There we go.
So what did we get? Court musician sentence. Sealed document at free Orpheus. Getting this will free Orpheus from solitary confinement. Yes.
In the
Let's help
name of
Orpheus.
Hades, I commute our court musician sentencing effective now.
You definitely use more music around this place. It's so drab.
Ah, Orpheus.
He
Prices
back.
are a little steep there, I must say.
He back. He back. Okay, so how many? Oh, we don't have any gems right now. Okay, we can't buy Jack. So I thought Hypnos was a girl at first. Orpheus is apparently also a dude, but I think Orpheus looks like a girl as well. I'm not sure like where my head's at, but
Hello, Zagreus. I understand you liberated me from my eternal punishment, and so I have returned to serve your father here. Thanks.
you're welcome, I guess. I like how your lyre has a bunch of faces. That's pretty cool. And like, I'm not tripping thinking Orpheus is a girl, right? Maybe it's the painted fingernails. The voice also sounds feminine, but I'm pretty sure Orpheus is a dude.
Orpheus,
So,
you're back.
I'm not sure what's
Don't
happening
get
here.
on Father's bad side like that, and you're going to be fine. Besides, right now I think he's angry with me.
I grieve for you, my friend. But if you've come to ask me for a song, why, I'm afraid I must stand firm about my answer.
It's all right. Father can't make you sing if you don't want to.
Dang, Orpheus, how come you don't want to sing? What are your reasons?
What do I next?
What did Hades do to you? Well, Meg.
What are your sisters up to these days, Meg? I've not seen them around.
We're stretched a little thin, as you can see. Some kind of war up there meant lots of business here. I'm left to hold the line and deal with you.
Wow, I didn't think about how busy the Underworld got whenever there's a war. Now that I think about it, yeah. The Underworld's probably popping whenever there's a big war. Okay, so what have we done on the fated list? What achievements have we accomplished? We finished the Reluctant Musician. We worked with the house contractor to release Orpheus, and we're getting 80 gems for
Tartarus is
this.
gloomy enough without Orpheus in it.
Oh shoot, let's go and buy some stuff with our gems then. There's a lot of different achievements in this game. It's wild, and I have gotten addicted to try to complete them. I'm gonna try to complete all the achievements in this Let's Play, assuming things go according to plan.
The Mirror of Night.
All right, so we have 5 keys. That means we can unlock some more talents.
Should
Might
be
as well.
something new.
Ooh, these are some good ones. Okay, so we have Boiling Blood and Infernal Soul. So what Boiling Blood does is it deals bonus attack and special damage when the red cast crystal is inside one of the enemies. So if we have this upgraded by a lot, by 20%, this means if they have the thing in them, they'll take an extra 20% damage. That's good. First, let's give ourselves this. This gives us extra little red crystals for our cast. Oh, that's all we can do right now. Okay, so next round we're going to have 2 casts. And if a cast is inside an enemy, they're going to take 20% extra damage. So that will help us a lot, especially on bosses. That's really helpful for bosses.
My power grows.
Okay, we have 81 gems. Let's go ahead and go back to the contractor and buy a couple things real fast. I don't see why not. We got the money for it. Okay, we have quite a few options right now. So some of these things are purely aesthetic. You can just decorate the House of Hades and make it look nicer. Some of them actually have use and can do some stuff for us. Most of those are in the work orders at the beginning, though. So this is a work order to add a fountain chamber to Asphodel, which gives us higher chances of being able to heal ourselves. Ooh, and urns of lesser wealth. This will add chambers that contain urns with 5 coins. I'm going to go for that
I like the sound of this
first,
good contractor. Go make it happen.
because that'll give us an extra like 30, 40 coins per run, which can kind of help. And then let's also add the fountain chamber to Asphodel.
I'll have to keep an eye
Although
out for
I don't
this
think we
next
really
time out
need it.
there.
We got out of Asphodel with all of our health. on that last run. Let me give you guys an example of something that's an aesthetic change. Let's add some luxurious seating to the West Hall.
Let us hereby have better seating, on which I
Nice,
shall
there
never
we
rest.
go.
You mark my words.
I see some more dudes just chilling up
She's
here.
doing all right.
This one died of old age. It's amazing seeing all these gods firsthand. Sure is. Bow before me, the almighty Zagreus. I am here to smite thee. Actually, you're lucky that I can't fight in the house of Hades, or else I'd be taking you down real quick. Oh, wow. There is a really long line. I guess, yeah, you have to go stand in line to talk to Hades and figure out which portion of the Underworld you'll go to. If I was to go to an area in the Underworld, I would assume I'd go to Elysium. I think I'm a pretty good person. At least I'd hope I go to Elysium. It's beautiful there. And they had vodka rivers. What else more could you ask for?
You know something, boyo? I think you could do a real number on one of these columns holding up this place and bring the whole thing down in just a few swipes. Boom, boom, boom! And hate to be standing near one of them if you did.
Wreck my father's finely crafted architecture every chance I get. That I can do for sure.
That's right. And the walls keep crumbling down.
The courtyard of the House of Hades is kept neat and orderly, in contrast to the terrifying sprawl that lies beyond.
It's because Skelly lives here, and Skelly is really good at keeping things clean. Okay, so since we just spent some of our keys unlocking more of those mirror upgrades, it means we're not going to be able to buy the next weapon, which is the spear. So that means in the next run, I'm going to have to choose between the Stygian sword, the shield of Aegis, and the heart-seeking bow. Let me know in the comments down below which weapon you think I should battle with next. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe if you want to be notified when I post more videos. I will be seeing you guys in the next episode.